Hi, I'm Joe, and if you're planning on towing a trailer with your Mazda CX-5, you're going to need some trailer wiring. This is required by law. Let's go ahead and break down this install. You'll need the tools seen here to complete this installation. So first we're going to start by opening the trunk and removing the floor panels. With the floor panels removed, we're going to go ahead and remove the two fasteners on either side of the scuff panel with a flathead screwdriver. So now with the fasteners removed, we can go ahead and remove the scuff panel by pulling out from the bottom, outwards, and up. Next, we're going to remove 4 fasteners on the driver's side panel. First one will be under this hooking point. Another one is under the rear seat release. And the last one is on the top corner. So for this first one, it's just going to require a flathead screwdriver. And this next one is going to be a 10mm bolt. The last two are just going to be undone with the Phillips head screwdriver. Then we'll go ahead and repeat the same process on the passenger side. To make pulling the side panels out easier, we're going to go ahead and remove the spare tire toolkit. For our next step, we're going to go ahead and start removing the side panel. You're going to start at the bottom and slowly pull out. You'll notice some push tabs that will slowly pop out all along the way. Next, we're going to undo the taillight harness. This is where our T-connector will go. The T-connector with the yellow and red wire will go into the driver's side of the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and plug these in where we just unplugged the previous wire. So now we're going to connect our white ground wire. We'll be using the existing 10mm bolt. And now we're going to mount the converter box with the provided double-sided sticky tape. Now we're going to route our T-connector with the green wire over to the passenger side, along the wire that goes under the scuff panel. And now we're going to remove the passenger panel to get access to the passenger taillight wiring. After installing our T-connectors, we're going to go ahead and connect our power wire to the converter box. We're going to start by stripping one end of the power wire. And now we're going to connect the power wire to the converter box using a butt connector. Now behind the driver's side panel there is a grommet that leads to the bottom of the car. We're going to go ahead and remove that. And you'll want to make a hole in it to route the power wire out to the bottom of the car. We'll reach up under the car to find out where the wiring went through and then go ahead and pull it out. And then we want to make sure that the hole that we made is sealed with silicone after we pull the wire through. And then we're going to go ahead and replace all our panels. We're going to leave our floor flat under the floor panels for storage, and when we're ready to tow, we'll go ahead and pull this out over the bumper. We went ahead and pulled our vehicle up on some ramps to have easier access to the underside. We're going to go ahead and route our power wire to our battery up front. When routing, make sure you avoid any hot or moving parts under the vehicle. Once you get the wire down to the front of the vehicle, you can stick something long and sturdy down the engine compartment to tape the wire onto and pull it up through the engine compartment. Once we get the wire pulled through, we're going to want to secure the power wire up to something up on the top of the engine bay. And go ahead and trim the excess wire. And then we'll strip the end of our power wire and both ends of our fuse holder. With the provided butt connector, we'll go ahead and attach the fuse wire to the power wire. And now we'll attach our ring terminal to the other end of our fuse holder. And now we'll go ahead and remove the positive battery terminal cover, and then we'll connect our ring terminal to a hot line. And we're going to remove the nut on this battery post for the 10mm socket. Now our final step is to place our provided fuse into the fuse holder. That concludes the wiring installation for a Mazda CX-5. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with a U-Haul Hitch professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.